Hey everyone, this is the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude, kicking off a new episode uh, for all of you to enjoy. And that's the big thing that we are striving for in every episode that we bring. It's just the dinosaur and I going just off the top of the dome. Guys, we flow from topic to topic, just depending on however it is, things are going on in our life, where we're talking about everything about elderly people and dealing with different things that are going on with families, us personally, and then how we view certain things in the world. At no point do we try to demean, degrade, or diminish anyone out there. So if it comes off that way, that's not the intent. It's just really one of those things where we're talking about it as freely as possible. We hope everybody enjoys it. We hope everybody's having a great time. And we hope that our listenership, I think that's the right word, continues to grow as we bring as best content as we can. So here's our latest episode. Hope you all enjoy. Thanks. Hey everyone, this is the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude podcast. I want to tell you about an amazing product from an also amazing brand named Bobby Rapscallion. They put out fantastic CBD products, very high potency, premium products of gummies and oils, all of which, at this point in time, all of which are broad spectrum, which means there's no THC in it. So if you're a professional or someone that has to worry about random drug tests wherever you work, you don't have to worry about this THC lingering in the background. Is it going to show up in the piss test or not? Because they have no THC in there. So you only get the benefit of the CBD. You're nothing to worry about in regards to THC. So if you're allergic to it or you don't want to worry about it, highly recommend Bobby Rapscallion. You can find them at bobbyrapscallion.com. That's bobbyrapscallion.com. All right, back to the episode.
Oh my good Lord.
Yo,
What's up?
fucking
Hell, that is painful.
fuck in the butt.
Well,
Like a like a like a unexperienced fuck in the butt. Just
hey, turn your phone down.
I don't know how to do it.
You're
Is it
very
loud?
loud.
It's loud to you?
Oof.
How about now?
Say something again.
How about now?
Well, I don't know because it just sounds like how about now?
Yeah, well yeah. Is it louder? Is it
It's loud. It's the same.
It's the same. I don't know what to fucking do.
Hold on.
I'm literally wait. How about now? Is it better?
I don't know. Maybe my shit is up too high.
It must be because I'm turning shit down and you're like, it's still the same. Like, it can't be.
I think it is. I don't know.
Fuck it. Okay. Jesus. Joseph didn't fuck Mary. Jesus. Okay.
Okay, I turned my shit down, so we're gonna see if this works.
Yeah, okay, great.
Okay. So
fuck.
hi.
Hey, shit, better
How
than
you doing?
yeah, right, because we're not on the phone, so better than last time. We're actually able to use the app. Okay, so I sent an invite to myself, and I still haven't gotten the email. So
I know. I was not fucking with you. Like I was just not getting them.
No, I know. I think the frustrating thing is every time you told me it ended was exactly when I canceled it.
I know.
So it's like, there's a third one. I'm waiting. It's like, okay,
I love how it started off so innocently, friends.
Yeah, I got
boobies and whatever. And then it was like 4 fucking titties.
Yeah, I got so offensive. Like by the 4th time, I'm like, fuck that.
You were done.
Fuck the titties and get it over with,
Okay, so let's just can I for just a second, please? So we're talking about connectivity. Our connectivity has been kind of shoddy, as you know, and when we finally get connected, sometimes the sound doesn't work. So hopefully the sound works this time, and now we're connected. So this is good. We're making baby steps, It
Right.
shouldn't be this hard, but maybe this is why so many people don't fucking have podcasts, because they would blow their brains out if they had to put up with this shit all the time.
I mean, yeah, it is. I hate to be cliche with it, but it is what it is in regards to like you're doing something. Let's just call it what it is. You're doing something with a free service. You're up to the yays and nays, woes of whatever that service is doing, and it could be fantastic. And by and large, I think it's fantastic across the board.
That's true. I like Anchor.
It's provided a service to us that honestly, way we were trying to do it before was a canon string, and it was super one-sided because it was like I sounded super uh, clear on audio, and you sounded like you were super far away,
like I was a Peanuts character or something.
right?
And then this past time when we did it on the phone, because this little thing was being a twat, I sounded like won't
Yeah,
the whole time.
and I had to clean that audio up. That's why it took so long to release it. And
That's
then
cleaned up. Jesus.
yeah. And so I didn't want to amp your voice up anymore because then it got more distorted. I had to clean it up because I had to cut it because, of course, there was that bit where my mom decided, oh, you say you were fucking doing some shit? Hey, okay. So anyway, look, oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. So that's when I said, hold on. And you're like, are you okay? And you asked me if I was shitting. And I was like, that was.
Funny story about that, actually.
Oh, shit. Were you shitting last time? Is that why you were crying?
This is Texas. I was having jalapenos.
Oh, yeah. You're like... So yeah, if you're still trying to figure out, okay, it's almost 5 minutes deep. What the fuck? This is, and we're a podcast, but it's the podcast with the shittiest audio, but the most amazing content. And
you can understand it, right? Yeah, exactly.
On a good day, on a good day. You know, as we usually do, we start off running. We're like
fucking crazy, like we're on fire.
Yeah, we start off running, talking about audio and technology that neither one of us can produce on our own. But we're gonna bitch. This shit sucks.
It took me 3 weeks to plug in my speakers.
Yeah, exactly. Can you do this on your own? No.
No.
Sucks. Okay, cool.
I've been watching YouTube for about 3 days straight. Still don't know what I'm doing.
I still don't have an invite to myself.
Okay, anyway, so guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for toughing it out. This is the Dinosaur and the Dude, and I am the Dinosaur, and he is the Dude. Yep. And so we're just gonna kick it. And I think this go around, it's relationships part 2.
Yeah. And then we're going to friends, right? Yeah, we did Let's family. Now we're doing friends. And I want you to start since I started last time because I'm, equality and shit. So
okay. Well, let's see. What about friends? Let's ask me some questions. I'll tell you the answers.
No. Okay, so what I know I'm fucked up. What do you
Hello, have you seen my gene pool?
Yeah, okay.
There's no hope for me.
In regards to the context, I would say I'm fucked up because like I have a problem with saying someone's my best friend. Like even people that introduce me as their best friend, I might not say that back in regards to them. But I know a lot of people do. And
it's probably more coveted for you. Like some people are just best friend whores. They've got a billion best friends. Oh my God, they're so close all the time.
It's like, we're best friends. Bitch, we're in elementary school. Come on.
I haven't talked to you in 20 years, hooker. Get away from me.
It's like, okay, after high school, calm the fuck on. How many still? Best friends?
Did you sign my yearbook?
Yeah, exactly. If you didn't sign my yearbook, we weren't friends in the first fucking place.
Right.
So
And if you
you
didn't sign it on the crack, and mention that you were writing on the crack,
yeah.
then no, you don't even you're disqualified.
But as soon as you become a celebrity or a millionaire, billionaire, whatever, I knew
Is
that
that your
motherfucker.
case?
I knew that
'Cause
motherfucker went in. I was in school with him. Yeah,
yeah, we
like
was
some.
tight.
Yeah,
Like, you wasn't
exactly.
tight.
Like all these. Like, yeah, like you have all these stories about somebody you've never heard of prior. So I don't know what. All that being said, what is it for you in regards to friendship, level of friendship? Do you have this thing that you just say, hey, like for a long time, I was just like, you're just an acquaintance. Like I wouldn't even say you were,
Ooh, if you ever said that about me, you better hide your ass.
but I'm just saying like, I just met you and somebody comes, hey, is that your friend? No,
I don't even know. I mean, he could be a murderer. I don't know.
I don't
He
even
could
know his name. So no, we're just an acquaintance. So yeah, how are you in regards to, let's work
um,
down
I
with
think
best
that
friend.
I think
Let's work
that
down.
what's that?
Let's work down. How are you with best friend? Like, this is my best friend. How are you with giving that out? And is there a criteria? Like, okay, you
So,
got to be.
okay, I got you. So, yes, there's a criteria. However,
Mhm.
it's like man on the mountain, okay, with me.
Okay.
And if somebody has been on that mountain for a super long time, it's real hard to kick that person off,
Okay.
right? So, because it's embedded, it's rooted. We've been
Right.
through shit together.
Right. But are they a best friend?
Yes.
Okay. Because like I've seen, this is not diminishing what you just said at all. But I've hung out and been through some shit with people, and I've fucked around and seen other dudes' dicks. But that doesn't make me like, you know, like we're just happen to be going through some shit right now.
Oh my God.
We're bonding together,
Yeah, and then all of a sudden your dick sword fighting, and there you go.
looking out for each other's best interest,
Is
and
that what it is? Your interest, wink,
yeah,
wink.
and then after that, you just kind of float
Have a
apart.
cigarette, and then you're
Right,
done.
right. So, but for you, you're saying like, okay, having gone through shit, that's like
It
step.
solidifies it.
Okay, it's not step one, but it's like that's something that really let you, that person, and other people know that we're not just, hey, cool weekend friends. We've been through some shit.
Right, we saw some stuff, okay? We did, we
Okay.
saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I can tell you that my very first friend that I ever got, like, as a kid,
Yeah.
still my best friend,
Okay. Cool.
and that's because she's a decent fucking human being. She's
Okay.
not a piece of
Yep.
shit,
Hmm.
and she spreads love no matter where she goes. So that's
Okay.
pretty much the criteria that I have, and no one has ever been able to beat her.
Hmm.
Her name is also Amy.
So
Oh, by the way, my name's Amy.
yeah, you fucking do that shit. I'm not doing
I
that.
know you like to hide in the shadows. I get it.
You know what? And we're gonna get into why some of that stuff is like this. This is cool because this relationship, not this particular segment, but this relationship series. Is that what it is? I don't know.
Yeah.
It,
Well, there's
it's
more
gonna,
than one, so yeah, I'd say.
yeah, yeah. It's good. It's gonna hit on why I'm some of the reasons why I'm the way I am. But in
Okay.
any case, so
So
yeah,
because
this has
that's
been
kind of like that's she's an
right,
extreme blessing to me because we've been together since I was like, I don't know, 2, 3. Um,
right.
so
So yeah,
but like
that's
other friends, I can have close friends if I'm like, playing a sport and
yeah,
I'm really like in with my team and the organization and all that good stuff. And I have a ton of friends, you know.
right, and that's bonding together for a common goal or common thing. But sometimes some of those some of those bleed over a little bit more. It's almost like your work friend. Like you have somebody that you hang out with at work and you kick it, but
Right.
they will never know where you live. They will never know
Oh no,
about
everybody knows where I live. Everybody.
okay, yeah, and a lot of this that I'm saying is totally reflecting on me, but other, other people are different. Like some people have work friends, some people have work relationships,
Some people
and
just have fuck. That's all.
yeah, some people just a lot of people just have fuck, and know,
I
I
used
don't
to
know,
have fuck a lot,
I
but
don't,
then
I don't
I
know,
got married to one person, and so
yeah,
now I can't have my fucks all over the place.
I don't
They
know.
gotta
I don't
be
know if you've seen
directed
Maury.
in a
I don't know if you've seen Maury, but there's a lot of people out there having fucks, and
look, I don't mean to bring back Jerry Springer, but I will do it.
some of those people should not be having those fucks.
Oh,
But
fair.
yeah, so I digress. So yeah, I
So,
think
and
that
then I
this,
have friends that I think are like more like family, you know?
yeah, because that's what I was gonna ask. Is like you said something that was interesting to me because you said with your best friend that no one can outdo her. And I know you're just speaking your mind. I'm not trying to catch you in anything or analyze it
Yeah, go ahead.
more so than, I've come across some people that it's almost like a pecking order kind of thing. Like if it's almost that coming of age movie bullshit where it's like, if you're really my best friend, you'll do this. And, if somebody else does something more extreme, then maybe they're your best friend, or maybe it's interesting to me that how some people have, if someone will outdo another person, then they must be, or they become someone else's best friend. I think that's more indicative of someone that treats the best friend status a little bit more shallow.
Or perhaps transactional.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, being rooted is very important. Being
Right.
rooted and grounded is extremely important to me. It has been since I was a little girl, and she's the same way. And now that we've had that rooted relationship for so long,
Hmm.
it's just like a tree. Those roots get bigger and deeper and wider. And it's so hard to knock that friendship over because it's so sturdy.
Yeah.
And yeah, her name is Amy, and she really is amazing.
So, and just in case you guys are wondering if this is your first time listening to us, yes, we will get more metaphoric. So that's awesome that you have a best friend.
Well, no,
Uh,
I don't say like she's my best friend. She's just
oh,
like she's literally the best friend I've ever had. So, I mean, if
mm,
somebody said, "Who's your best friend?" Honestly, I would say, my wife is my best friend.
yeah. Okay, yeah, that's interesting how you put it that way. She's the best friend I've ever had, but she's not really my best friend.
Right, and we've not always been in contact. It doesn't
Oh,
matter because
yeah, yeah.
we were grounded from the beginning.
But you catch up, and it's like you don't skip a beat kind of thing.
Exactly, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, and then but then your wife is your best friend because you wouldn't have you wouldn't have fucking married her. Okay, yeah, I get
Right.
yeah, I get
I can
that.
see the math happening in your brain.
No, it's interesting. I'm a whore for words, and so
No.
yeah, it's interesting how you defined it that way in a very fluid state. Like, okay, I've been with her, and sorry, I need to get a little bit better with the her because I'm speaking of two people, but you've been with someone since you were three, ups and downs in connection. I mean, connected with each other, out of connection with each other, but you hit the ground running every time you reconnect.
Mhm.
And it's been this person that's been through shit with you. And I don't know if you have or haven't been in a relationship with her deeper than friendship, but in any
No.
case,
Sh
it's
I mean,
always
she's a sister to me, pretty much,
yeah, right, okay. And so
but
then
never anything like,
a sister wife
any
got it.
yeah, no,
So
none of that.
so to your point, as you said, she's family to you. So yeah, okay, it makes sense. So then but not so much of a best friend that she's because your wife is your best friend. It's just Amy is the best friend you've ever had. And I get how you're saying it. That it's kind of poetic, though. You're using best friend, but you're defining it by way of commitment versus relationship. You've been in a relationship with Amy since you were 3, but you're committed to your
Oh,
wife. So
yeah. Well, right.
it's
But on
interesting.
some level, I'm committed to Amy too.
Right,
I
right,
mean, if she needs something, I'm there. If all
right.
she has to do is call me.
Yeah, that's what I was going to follow up with. There's still some sort of level of commitment. It's just not the same. And that difference of what's not the same is how you can say, my wife is my best friend
Right.
versus Amy's not in relation to that. Yeah, that's
Sure.
interesting. But everyone else is just friends by association or circumstance or something that kind of brings you together, some sort of common interest, and then it flourishes or fizzles in relation to that, and your friend, your your number or group of friends kind of fluctuate throughout time, and you have a bunch or you have few. Do you think that? Do you think that in reality you have a a very tight core of friends, or
Oof.
do you have like a net of friends, like a safety net of friends? People, because some
I
people
think
just
it transitions as you
yeah,
grow and you
right,
shape
but
shift, because I played roller derby,
yeah,
and it's a huge subculture, well, all
right,
over the world now, but, we were in Texas, and I started in 2006, and before that, I had just a very tight-knit, very small group of friends, and then I started derby, and, of course, with that, your social life just fucking explodes,
right,
and then all of a sudden, you're all over the place with everybody, and, everybody is super good friends, or they hate each other, and they're trying to kill each other on the track.
absolutely.
Um,
But
it just and it ebbs and flows. But after derby,
mhm,
after I retired, um, a lot of that went away because those
yeah,
friends were still so caught up in derby that it wasn't about our relationship, it was about the sport.
right, which is the common that's the common goal, common focus, common the commonality between them that keeps them in your life, and that's what I was meaning by in reality of things. When you sit back and you're like, okay, I really am. Like, honestly speaking, more for myself, I have very very few friends, and of all the things that I've gone through, been through, interests, lack of interest, hell, relationships that I've had with other people that you get uh, you get friends by association kind of thing because you're in a relationship with someone and their friends start hanging out
Right.
with your friend. So after with all those ebbs and flows, I guess is what I'm getting at. With all the ebbs and flows, do you find that you have just a select few of people that through all of those winding different paths in life, these people are still around in all of that? Do you find that,
Um,
or do you just fluctuate? Period.
I would love to say yes, and I know that
Wait, which one? Yes, the one.
I would love
Yeah.
to say yes, that, like, for instance, Amy was involved in everything and all the things, and,
Okay. Yeah.
that and that, everybody that I've collected as a really dear friend was, following my journey through derby
Hmm.
because it was. And, I had a lot of really great relationships there, and I had some not so great relationships there, and I had, the gamut.
Hmm.
So, for gosh, I would love to say that everybody was cohesive and that everyone we were all one big happy family together, but that's really not how it works, especially when we're doing this as adults, and adults have work. They've got children, they've got spouses, they've got family.
Absolutely.
They've got every distraction on the planet.
Life's good.
And yes, they have life, and
Mhm.
they have to live their life, and I have to live my life. And then
Mhm.
if we're lucky enough to be able to mesh for a little bit, maybe a long period of time or a short period of time, I'm just grateful for what I have.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's. I think. I think that's the thing that I value a lot of who I value who I talk to, who gives me their time, and I try to do the same for them. And I know I'm a dick, uh, so
But
I
that's
only
what I love about you.
is that I know I am or that I am
Both.
both. Yeah, no, I fully like people used to get on me about that, but I fully embrace the fact that I'm a dick.
Oh yeah, I'm a total asshole. That's
I'm not.
that's not a
I'm not.
question.
No, no, no. I'm not an ass. I'm a dick, and I'm I have a firm definition of that and why I will always be a dick, but I will never be an ass.
Okay,
Um,
do tell me, because I'm an asshole through and through.
no, 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 no. Be a vagina. Be a vagina. Be a straight up squirting twat. Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah, 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 because I'm a squirting dick. So I'm a dick.
Gross.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, it gets
That is
better.
not something I ever want to hear again, ever.
No, it gets better. No, trust. It gets better. Uh, so yeah, I'm a dick because uh, I, I'll piss you off. I'll piss on you. I will
Okay, R. Kelly.
be I'll be erect as fucking you know when I am happily turned on by you. I will get super micro when you know that I do not give a fuck about you. I don't like to waste time, and I create shit. I create life. I create the great times, um, fun to be around, hold on to, awesome. Uh, an ass, all an ass does is create shit.
Oh, I see.
All an ass does
Yeah,
is
that's pretty
ass.
much right. Yeah, you're right. I'm an asshole.
Yeah, an ass shits on everything, and it doesn't create anything. It doesn't. So for me,
Oh, it does. Creates a lot of chaos.
I mean, all it does is just put out waste. No,
Mhm.
dick, you can do all kinds of chaos. Because let me tell you, it an erect dick running it through a library, fun stuff. But,
A flaccid
but
one, not so much.
yeah, flash is like okay, we got plenty of those. Um,
Gross.
yeah, but
Okay,
I've
dude,
always, yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, I'm just I'm trying to
Uh,
get my tea I'm trying to get my tea bag
yeah.
out of my cup. Hold on. Bitch.
Oh, you're actually an actual teabag. Okay, got it.
That's a tea bag, not douchebag.
Talking about dicks, and then you went. I'm trying to get a teabag. I'm
Yeah, my
okay.
bad. I did not specify.
And you kind of jumped right into fucking big posh. Let me get my tea while you're fixing your tea. Let me expound upon friendship. Then, so to piggyback on what you were saying, I've always been very selective on like who's my friends because um, I didn't get out much. I was
Well, sure,
around
right.
a lot of people like I was saying in the previous one with religion. I was around a lot of people that were all about certain things.
It was more of an obligation that you
Yeah,
were.
but I'm saying it was all about religion, and so you had friends, you had other kids growing up in the church, but it was like we didn't hang out but on Sunday, you know,
Mm.
or at some function where neither one of us really wanted to be.
Right.
And so then after that was only um, people that I went to school with. And so I'm drilling down. And then from there, it was just kids in my neighborhood. And so it's varying kids in the neighborhood. It was very melting potish for us. And I went to schools that was super mixed with different ethnicities. It was great. But then I had other friends and other family members that just went to inner city schools, or they went to totally segregated schools. So like, okay, only people of color are going to go to this school. Okay, great.
Right. Sign me up.
And I wasn't that. So immediately there was a divide, if you will, between people that went to completely schools versus not. And so because it was a new neighborhood, we all grew up together because we only have one school to go to.
Right.
So everyone in this new neighborhood had this new school to go to. Everyone in this new neighborhood now had this junior high to go to, and so on for high school. And so you stuck with the same, pretty much I was stuck with the same group of kids from elementary all the way to high school. And some new ones came in here and there, but you had these people that you were always in some state of relationship with throughout those years of life. And I had the kids that I lived across the street from me or next door to me. One across the street from me, that's the one who decided to play basketball without underwear on. And so, yeah.
What?
Mr. Pepe came flopping out of his shorts one time.
Oh no.
That's how I got eyeballs on Dick. So
is that written down in your baby book?
Let me tell you something about Dick. If you're not ready for it and it flops out, for some reason, your eyes cannot divert its gaze. It is like, what the hell? Like one time I was in, like for people that live there, it's not much of anything. Total side note here, but for people that live there, it's not much of anything. But the first time I was in LA, there was this homeless dude standing on the other side of the street. It was like all the other homeless people were on the sidewalk on the right. But this one homeless dude was like, no, I got something to show and say. And I the whole left side of the street in order to make my statement. And by that, I mean, I'm not going to have pants on. And I just happened to look over and I was like, and this chick I was dating at the time, I was just like, is that a homeless dude's dick?
Is that like a new flavor that you've never seen before?
I could not look, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's how it's." It's like, wait, so you're used to that homeless dude's dick out all the time? Yeah,
it can happen, I guess.
He's out there. It's like, so you're like desensitized. You're not even looking at it. It's like, why do I look at homeless dude? I can't.
Skid Row is Skid Row, buddy. I mean, why
would I want to look at this dick? I've already seen it before. I'm looking now because I'm not. This is amazing. I've never seen some dude just standing there. And police, fuck them. They're like, fuck this dude.
Fuck this guy. I'm not touching him.
Rightly so.
The last time he cheated on me.
Yeah, rightly so. Police are like, look, he doesn't even have pants on. I'm not going.
We're not going to get along. He doesn't have pants on, and I do.
Bullets travel. If he commits a crime, we'll shoot him, and then we'll come and get him. But fuck that. Having a tussle with a dude with no pants on, fuck that.
Nope. There's a chance for our wieners to touch, and that would be bad.
So, in any case, back to what we're talking about. So as the as the neighborhood grew, people that I was friends with moved out of the neighborhood. So I didn't hang around with them. And then newer people came in. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? And
Right.
so then it became like the dude across the street and the dude next door. Those were the that was the two that I hung out with because these were the two that were around since the beginning of the neighborhood kind of thing, you know?
So was it weird for you whenever you were put in situations and you had a fucking ton of people that wanted to get to know you and be your friend?
Yeah. So
And how did I get so lucky?
it was weird. And it was also one of those things where it's weird, but it's also a thing. Like honestly, I'm always I'm always wondering, okay, when is this going to turn?
Turn into what?
Like, okay, we don't like him anymore.
What?
Or,
This is not
well,
the Hunger Games.
no, but it's the, yeah, it is though. In a way, it's the people game because when you're with people, like say for instance, when you're with people that you haven't really gone through shit, and it's only because we have this same similar thing that we're interested in,
Sure.
or when that thing is gone, what are we now? You know what I'm saying?
What are
Like,
we now?
right. But the difference with that is, to your point, there's people that you go through shit with, and then there's people that are just
Have you
there.
been to some of those after parties? We went through some shit. Okay.
That's my point. That's my point. When you've gone through some shit, those people are likely to still be around. When you're just around because you happen to have similar interests, when that interest is gone, are they really genuinely wanting to hang out anymore? And a
Boom.
lot and a lot of times not. It's sort of like when you go to a bar and you happen to be watching, you know, a UFC bout, or you're going to a you're going to a bar and this band is playing and everybody's there because they like this band. When that show is over, you might have hung out, laughed with, shared a table or whatever with some people that you didn't know or
Right.
that you happen to meet up with there. But then at the end of it, you're like, all right, man, have a good night. Okay, cool, yeah, and
Right.
that's it.
Well,
But
so I see it
it,
a lot as like an ocean, right? And everybody is a drop in the ocean. And the people that are closest to you, they're going to feel your vibrations. And if they're only close to you for a short amount of time, then their vibrations are going to eventually fade. But you've got those big people in your life that when something, the closest people to you, when something happens to them, you feel that wave, you feel that vibration and what they're going through because they are close to you.
I told y'all we were going to get more metaphoric. So yeah, no, I get it.
Sorry, Stoner says what?
Right. No, I absolutely get it. Is because when I went to university, it was the same thing. Um, I think that throughout career, same thing. But it was always these people that I really hung out with versus people that I'm just at this.
Right.
This is my work buddy. Hey, hey, Mahmoud, what's going on, man? Not much. I don't know Mahmoud outside of this cubicle space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like that weird time, like when, I don't know if this happened to you. I'm assuming but what the fuck do I know? It's like when you hang out with somebody and then you happen to see them or you happen to bump into them at a place that you don't normally hang out with. You're in a 99 ranch or something, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, hey, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on? Oh, hey, why are you here?
Right.
That's the
Same
first
reason
thing.
you are. Same
Yeah,
reason you are.
It's the first thing. Why are you here? I'm just robbing the place. What the fuck? Yeah,
Right.
I'm getting,
I'm scouting my next victim.
yeah, I'm getting toilet paper and condoms just like you. What? Yeah, I'm in the grocery store. I'm getting grocery store things, just like you. What? I didn't know you lived around here. Yeah, I live.
Yeah,
What? We
no, I
live
don't. I live 4 hours away, but I don't like that grocery store, so I go on and drive over here.
right. Then yeah, that's a whole nother situation. But yeah, but it's like as soon as you get them out of that, as soon as you get them or bump into them or experience them away from what you associate them with or what the two of you are into, so to speak, then it's kind of weird because like, you're not supposed to be here. You're kind of fucking this vibe
It
up.
can be. But I love situations like that because I can be like, "Oh, hey, good to see you. Yeah, have fun with your Egg McMuffins and your
Yeah,
vaginal chlorine because
yeah,
you look like you need a hug. I'm not fucking touching you because I don't know
yeah.
you. But try
It's-
somebody in produce. They're usually friendly."
yeah, they're into squeezing all kinds of shit in there in produce.
Right. They got hands all over all sorts of stuff.
I,
Melons and
some people like that. I'm always like, that's so weird that they are here. That's amazing. I didn't know we. I didn't know where's that from to me? Why? What? And and so it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, I get it. It's life. It's people. But yeah, friends wise, I don't. I don't. I think that you have friends that you associate with in ways that correlate to where you are in life. And then I, I don't I don't call people my best friend. I feel like they just know it because I
well,
don't
I think that you're the type of person that you don't have to have a pecking order. It's you either are or you aren't.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
they're either
yeah.
important to you or they're not. And you don't have a whole lot of super important people to you.
Yeah, there's only certain people that I share things with. I think that for me, it's like I think that was also the thing that somebody's like, no, 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 no. Like people would always tell me, no, you can only have one best friend. That's the
Uh-uh.
friend. You can only. It's like, no, why the fuck? Why? I want to have
Right.
like
A
I want to have
billion.
I want to have six. I want to have six good. I want to have a
6
team
seems
of
like a
people.
good number.
Yeah, I was like, I want to have a team of people. It can fluctuate 4 to 6 that we can do shit. Like okay, we got to go get this shit. Okay, cool. I know those 4 people, 4 to 6 people. We're about to do that. None of them are going to fade on me. All of them are about that. We're about to get in two
Some fucking
vehicles,
shit.
2 vehicles or one, and we're about to plant a flag on some shit. You know?
Tagged it. Send it.
Yeah, but none of that's one of those things that any of us are like looking at each other. Are you my best friend? Are you? I think
Right.
you. I think you're my best friend. Well, I don't think you're my best friend. What? No. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But
Shit, I would need to ride in the other car now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the wrong team car. Uh, yeah, I think that for me, like, I don't give gifts. I don't.
Man, you're just a stellar human. You don't do holidays?
Yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
don't do holidays. I don't give gifts. I like to do things throughout the year, and I do things throughout the year with the people that I'm really close with. Like I'm really like I call on people, or I do things with people, or I share things with people that are
Sure.
really close with me, and it's reciprocated. It's like they do the same thing. They okay, I'm going through some shit, and can I talk to you? And then vice versa. They're going through some shit, and they
Right.
they want to. They don't have that problem of exposing themselves and talking about shit that it might be some shit that makes them look horrible to others, but they know that there's no judgment from me and no judgment from them because being there for that person outweighs all that shit. And I have very few people that I can do that with.
Right.
I mean that I can really um, share and be exposed like that. A lot of people they look for those openings so that they can exploit it in maybe that's a little bit of paranoia talking, but that's
And that's okay though. That's how you protect yourself.
that's the experience that I've had. I've been subjected to a lot of those exploitive type people. And so for me, I've only had a select few people that I really opened to, connected with, for that reason. And so, yeah, none of them are like all of them, all of those people. I feel like they know that they are one of my best friends because I treat them, respect them, and revere them
Sure.
as such. And so I never say it. I just, it's actions versus words kind of thing.
Right.
I sure that they know it by how I am towards them.
Well, and if they were going to be one of your closest friends and one of your dearest friends, then they would automatically know that they're in the know, that they're
Yeah,
in the know.
yeah. Like they know, they know.
It doesn't have to be said.
Yeah, yeah. Like there was
Like, I
one
know
chick.
you got me, boo boo. Okay.
Yeah,
And you
right.
know I got you, boo boo.
Yeah, there was one chick that she was like, I want to get to, I want to get to know you. I want to get into your inner circle. I was like, there's an inner circle. It's like, yeah,
I'm not an elitist. Okay. I don't know how I
yeah,
come off if I'm come out dripping with just fucking
right.
class and celebrity. I don't know. It is
But
not
that's,
what you think, sister.
but that's also a testament to like, I didn't really see it that way. I, but other people outside of me would be like, yeah, you got to select a tight knit of people, tight little circle of people that you have, and that's who you really are and really talk to. It's not like you're a false person per se.
Well, I think
Outside
you
of them,
said it best, though. You just said it best. You like it tight. I mean, that's all that is. There's nothing
yeah,
wrong with it.
I like tight circles. I do. Yeah.
Hey, there's two things that we have to talk about.
Okay.
The first thing is, you're not getting away from this podcast without telling me about your mother and her camel toe.
Are you about to have a little friend break and talk about
Yeah, we
camel?
need to do no, this everybody needs to hear this lesson
Okay.
because there is something in it. And then we also need to talk about sour cranberries because it's about that time.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's a good. I think we've defined our friend aspect of it, and so let's spend the rest of it on camel toe and cranberries.
See, this is why you sign up, people. Follow us. It's
Yeah,
important.
exactly. It's like they're getting deep about friends. Oh, wow, he doesn't. He is so guarded. Oh my god, I can't. Where are they going to go now? What camel toe and
I'm here for
camel?
it.
All right, so
I about died last night when you sent me that
yeah.
message.
Yeah, I could not get the energy. I was like, she better not fucking call me because I'm not. I'm gonna. So from time to time, well, one of the big things, one of the big pillars of, I dare say pillar, I think that's kind of cliche, but of the podcast is dealing with mental health and elderly and how we cope, how we deal with it, and how we've been doing it. Right or wrong is just, there's no right or wrong. It's just an assessment of what we do and how we are in life and what we think.
Right.
Everybody has a different opinion, whatnot. And so
It is what it is.
friendship is a part of that because depending on your mental health and depending on what you're dealing with and how you're coping, hopefully everyone has some supportive friend out there. Maybe not 4 or 5 or 12, but at least one
Hopefully.
supportive that is genuine with you and is not pushing you into a realm of self-harm or some sort of destructive state because they get off on it and whatnot. So I say all that because one of the things when dealing with mental health and elderly it are patterns and certain things that keeps them in this thing is this reoccurring fucking structure that if you're if you're outside, if you're handling or you're dealing with them or you're there to care for them or whatnot, it could be a fucking grind.
Right, because it's not your structure, it's their structure you're having to adhere to.
Yeah, and it's the same, and it could be something as you don't think about it, but then after a while you start to realize, holy fuck, you guys watch the same TV shows all like clockwork. Like I don't even look at the clocks anymore.
No, you just know it because what's on top. Yeah, I got you.
Certain shows are on. You hear the theme music. You know, okay,
well, between that and the medicine schedules, I mean, really, who needs a clock?
Yeah, it's 3 fucking o'clock. Okay, got it. So one of the things that's paying Steve Harvey's bill is they watch Family Feud every day, fucking clock. And
I do love me some Family Feud.
God damn it! So
can't help it.
And it's the same. It's the same. Like it can be a repeat. Fuck it. It's new to them. It's like, oh my god, it's Family. It's like, yeah, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, they're probably gonna.
They're gonna lose because they've lost every time this fucking episode has been on. But what the fuck.
But we want them to win.
Yeah.
Okay, go join their fucking family then.
Oh, they were close. They did lose. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You're a soothsayer. You could really go with that.
I
could really super like.
I should write a book
as you were a savant.
Yeah, I should write a book and just like say, okay, I'm gonna make predictions on.
Your parents would flip.
Yeah, rerun shows and Family Feud, and yeah.
I mean, you gotta have a little fun.
So I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it was Family Feud, and the question was something to the effect of name something of a person, or name something about a person that would make you call them. That would make you say they look like a camel, or make them call
their teeth.
Yeah. So
am I right?
Yeah. So it's going down the list of shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
but what percentage was it?
It was like 8 different fucking answers, right?
Okay. But
so
teeth was definitely the first.
Yeah, teeth was one of them.
Okay, it was the top. Was it the top one?
Teeth was one. I think
the top. It was definitely teeth, right?
Well,
I'm so good at this game.
Number one was humps. Yeah. Not just one, humps. So that was. So that was like, and it's those weird topics on, or the weird questions on Family Feud where the first answer.
No, a camel toe. That's where this is going.
The first 10. Don't fucking let me M. Night Shyamalan this shit.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, it goes that way, but the way it got there, not expecting it. Right? Okay. So it's good. It's hitting humps, and it's one of those things where it's like certain questions on Family Feud, number one answer will be like 76. So all the rest, so they asked 100 people. So 76 of those motherfuckers all said humps. Okay. Now from that point on, you've got 24 other people that are about to say some shit that
they're going rogue.
Yeah, that the majority was not even thinking. And so you got, I think teeth was number 2 or something like that. So okay, fairly good. But then after that, it was just single digits. So just single
one.
Two
person.
Well, you have to have 2 to show up on the board. It has to be at least 2 people that said it can't be some weird fucker like me just saying some shit.
Potatoes.
Yeah, hairy asses. Oh, ding ding, yeah. So
did I win?
It was like teeth and spits and this and that, and then it gets to the last one.
Oh God!
Not the last one in the order because they answered in reverse.
Right.
And it was like the 3rd or the 4th answer, and it was tight pants.
Did he lose his shit? Because I love it when he loses his shit. Like he just lay down there and die right on TV.
like he had this questioning face on it because like it totally went over here. So then my mom was just sitting there. She's like, tight pants. Camels don't even wear tight pants. What kind of camel are they talking about? That's some weird. And that's number 4. And I'm just like, fuck, I got to do this. God. So if I don't do this, I'm gonna. That's the other thing with people with elderly and they will ride shit in the ground.
Yeah, they'll be at the grocery store asking somebody, I
They
was
will
watching
ride
Steve
shit in the
Harvey.
ground. You are and ride it in the ground like she would have gone on and on about it, and then
Yeah,
the
asking people.
there'll be a little break. No. There'll be a little break. Then 30 minutes, hour later, I still wear tight pants. I was like, fuck it. And so sometimes
I'm going in. I'm doing it.
Yeah, you do it. You just preemptively like, look, I am not going to be hearing this tomorrow. You know what? I laid up in bed trying to figure out what tight pants, what pants, is it a race camel? So I said, fuck it. I said, okay, look, here's the thing. When some women wear tight pants, if they're tight enough, like say leggings, okay, and it's like I really don't know how else to say this. The vagina here, and
It's got a moose knuckle.
No, not just that. I'm motioning with my hands as if she is needing to know exactly where the vagina is. So I'm like, the vagina. I'm about to mansplain a vagina, and I don't give a fuck.
To your
And
mother.
so I'm like, the vagina, and so I don't know if you know this, but I don't have a vagina. So I'm trying to mush my testicles together.
You are not.
like to simulate tight pants on a vagina.
Yeah,
Right?
of course you were.
So I'm squeezing the sides of my crotch, right? Yeah. So the pants are tight like this. Like you're a crease down the middle. It's like, so the pants are really tight. And if they're tight enough and thin enough, it shows the contour and shape of the vagina. And somehow, some way, someone, rightfully so, because if you look at one, it does look similar. But someone says, "Hey, that there looks like a moose. Looks like a moose knuckle." No, looks like a camel toe. You're right, camel toe. All that debate happened, and camel toe won. And she's looking at me like, "Are you serious?"
serious?
Yeah, that's why it had tight pants on there, because the vagina will look like a camel toe,
Right.
if you wear pants tight enough. Which then you got to keep that crazy train going exactly on that track, because if you go into it with language, you can go into another train station. You can go into another track, right? Conversation is a train station. It's just different tracks you can go on. Metaphors, people. Told you, we're going to have more. So with my mom, she is absolute pro on going down another track. So if she's wearing the pants, though, does that mean that she doesn't have underwear on too with the pants? I don't know.
I've never been in her pants, Mom. I really haven't.
I've never run a camel toe survey on how do you get the best camel toe,
I
with or without
see that
underwear?
this is where I failed you as a son.
Yeah, with or
I apologize for that.
I did not linger longer into the pool of what makes the best camel toe. And so she's like, so the camel's toe looks like a vagina? And
Stupid.
sometimes with people, I just agree, just to just to be able to leave the room.
Oh,
And so like,
sad
yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah. So
Yeah,
from what
exactly, Mom. That's exactly. Yeah, you nailed it.
from what I've heard, camels walk on pretty much. They look just like vaginas. Yeah, yep,
They just
hair and
they
all,
actually don't even have toes. They just have,
hair and
you
all.
know.
They just have flesh mounds. So yeah, that
Yeah.
and that's how they can endure the desert.
And
Because
I mean, was your dad there? And what was he saying?
no, my dad he was in the other room. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, he wasn't even in the conversation. I left the room to go back into the den so I could quell this lingering question that was probably going to fling back to me on what was tight pants all about.
Oh man, I'm glad that you realize that this is probably going to come back to you.
Oh yeah, I had to stop it. I had to stop it right then and there. I was like, you know what? I am not, because she's going to be at a family dinner. You know what? I was watching Family Feud, and this whole thing about camels came up, and they talking about tight pants, and then it's going to be a whole thing. No, we're going to stop this right now in the comfort of our own home, and
it could
it,
make Thanksgiving very fun.
it's going to be the best Christmas conversation ever. Okay, now speaking of Christmas fun conversations,
Yes.
the cranberries that always kicked our ass. So, by the way,
It came up on my timeline.
okay, but did you happen to go?
I
Um,
didn't go.
okay,
No,
okay,
because at nighttime, I don't make it that far. I
okay.
don't go very far away from the house.
So, so we the setup is a Christmas party that you and I used to go to quite frequently before,
Usually at Christmas time, though.
having to do life shit.
Right.
And one of the things that was at this Christmas party was, and it wasn't every year. It was just happened to be that year, and I think that the following year. But
It was the year before that. So the year before that, we had them, and we were like, "Oh, where are they? They're so sour. They're so sour," and we went and found them,
yeah,
and all
yeah,
hell broke loose.
yeah. So we were like, "Oh man, we had these." No, yeah, I had them last year. You got to try them. And so the hostess makes these cranberries,
They're fucking devils. They're evil.
but they roll them in sugar, and they they warm them up, right? They cook they're warmed up
I think
cranberry.
they're cooked down cranberries, and
Yeah,
then
and
she rolls them in sugar.
yeah, yeah. And so and puts them on a platter, and it's like, oh yeah, you guys have it.
Yeah, these are great. You should try one. Don't.
This is before COVID, so we were doing everything with unclean hands,
For
and
sure.
and
It didn't
um
matter. There was so much acidic.
and then, so we were just like, I think one of us had it, and then we were like, you got to try this because
Oh,
we
yeah,
are
because you
like,
told me that it looked painful because I was eating them and it I kept making this sour face and you were like,
right,
"What in
right.
the fuck?"
I was like, no, I'm not having that. No, you got to try this. You got to try. I can't be the only one enduring this. I'm like, okay, fine, fuck it. But, that was the night that I brought those glasses that when you looked at
Oh,
light
right. It all
fire,
just like,
it
yeah.
would show, it would show little snowmen or Santas or um, snowflakes or some shit. All the shit that you should not be having because later on when you're fucking high as hell is like you were over by the fence, having those glasses dancing in front of your face, not a good combo. So uh, that
Yeah,
was
that was
the
a night to remember. I do
yeah
remember that night.
that was the year I had that pink and white
Striped
uh,
sweater on. Yes, it was. And I had the snowman that was upside down and he had a
yeah,
carrot for a nose and he had the blue balls. So he had
yes,
these balls on his hat and they just
yes,
happened to be blue and those look like man balls, testicles. And then the carrot looked like a wiener because of the way it was positioned on my shirt. It was an upside down snowman with the
yeah.
hat on and it had bells.
I had a glitter sweater on.
Yes,
And
you did. You working that shit out.
so, yeah, because I got it and I was like, oh, I can wear this. It was tight as fuck. Uh, so we decided to eat these cranberries. Oh my God.
Brutal.
They were so They were
Fucking
so
brutal.
sour, and the initial sweet of the sugar was the most deceptive part because you're like, oh, these are sweet. And then you bit into it, it's like, oh, fuck. It just hit your,
The
I don't know.
back of the very back of your jaw, like when
Yeah.
it's so tart, you're
So
like,
that,
oh,
yeah, that part of your jaw that seizes up a little when you get something sour and it just vibrates the fucking soul. That was an overdrive, but it was also hitting like in the middle of my forehead. It was just a weird
right. But then
thing.
there's that enjoyable sweet,
Yeah, that's it
and
goes,
then that was comforting for just
it
a
goes
minute,
quicker.
just a
Yeah,
second.
it's like you got to keep popping them to keep that sweetness going. But the interesting thing for that also was like when I'm doing hot sauce or eating different hot sauces stuff like that. Eventually, you sort of get to a tolerance level that you have to have a hotter sauce in order for your mouth to get fucked up.
Right, I understand where you're going with this, but those
Yeah,
cranberries are tricky because you think, "Okay, I got it. This is not gonna I'm
right.
gonna get used to it. It's gonna be sour, and I know that it's gonna be sour," and then all of a sudden, wham! It's even
Yeah,
more sour.
that's what I'm saying. It's like I could never get to a point where I was comfortable enough with the cranberries. Go, oh yeah, okay, I can take them now. Okay, I gotta. I Each one of them had different levels or ways of being as sour as fuck, and it was amazing to me because I was like, why is this kicking my ass? Every one of these, there's not one. There's not one that I'm like, got that one. Yeah, you got every one of them. And then it started getting into my nasal cavity because I
Mm.
was laughing at you because we were trying to see if one of us, who's going to punk out on this one. Okay,
Is
I'm
that
going
what
to,
happened? Because I just remember being hurt. It just hurt.
yeah, I was going to take one. I was going to eat one and you were going to eat one. Ah, this
That's
ain't
right,
shit.
that's right, that's right, yeah, mhm.
These aren't shit. Okay, watch. And we would do it and we just try and eat in front of each other and see who cracked. And neither one of us were
No,
built.
because we were both very committed.
Neither one of us were built for it, but neither one of us wanted to. We were sitting there torturing our heads, and then people were coming in like, "What the fuck are y'all doing? We're eating
And, like, I'm cranberries.
we're eating cranberries. So why hungry with cranberries? Try one, and
Awesome
don't
break, Farva.
yeah, try one. Try one, and everyone was like, "No," because you look
It
super
looks painful.
super jacked. Are you guys doing anything besides cranberries? Come on, guys. You guys have drugs? They're like, no, I don't. Don't.
I'm like, "I do, but, that's not
Right,
what this is about."
right. And you were like, no, I don't. I will later. I'm gonna meet me outside because that wasn't the same night.
Right.
Right? That wasn't the
What?
same night. That was a different night.
I don't remember, honestly.
It's like that, like because the last episode, if you guys were listening, last episode, we were talking about a time that we were at a party and you were
It was the same house.
in the same party, but not as
Different
sure.
year.
Not sure if it was this year or next year, but you were loud whispering, and loud whispering is when the person feels like, in all their being, they are being discreet and whispering to you, but they're
Very
really loud.
loudly.
They're really loud as fuck, and most of the time, it's super funny when someone is loud whispering across a yard.
I think it was the water on the pool that kinda bounced my voice off.
You have a very sharp, loud whisper. Some people drag it out. Hey, you're like, get over here.
Uh,
Mm, I don't think I want to smoke weed at this person's house. Well, I got some. That's what we're doing over here. Over here is where it is at. We're
Yeah,
lit.
and then I had those ladies come up to me and go, "How do you use a vaporizer?"
Yeah. And so then it was funny because you were trying to get me to come over, but everyone else was hearing your loud whisper. And they were like,
You
well,
were like,
fuck.
"No, I'm not doing that one."
And then these other ladies was like, well, fuck, I want to go and have some of that weed. And then they kind of like, those people that kind of make their way across a room
Oh
and
yeah,
it's like they're not making a beeline, but they're making this weird fucking S line where they're
yeah,
just
they're
sort of
making
like,
headway. Okay, either way, they're getting where they need to go.
yeah, like they're looking at all the shit that they're not into. Oh look, I love these flowers. Oh look, there's some over here. Meanwhile, they're walking right over to you, and it's like, oh yeah, I love the way these pots are. Oh yeah. Oh
Hot, yeah.
hey guys. Oh sorry, you guys just have a little thing going on here at the gate right here because you all were propped up at the gate at the door of the
Yeah.
gate of the fence under the little fucking motion light. So it was really nothing discreet, but you all, no one knew. You had to be an inside
We were
speakeasy.
all hammered. We were hammered.
So that was the night that the dude pissed on himself.
What?
And yeah, it was the dude that pissed on himself. And he was standing there and he was like, it's not piss. It's not piss. It's beer. It's not piss. It's not piss. It's beer. So, dude,
Like it may have been beer, but now it's
yeah.
piss.
I was like, well, beer that came out of your dick. I was like, it's okay. It came right back. That okay, cool. That's how the body works. And you look like
Are a
I'm not gonna
nasty bitch.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what
say
you are.
I'm not gonna say you were passed out. I'm just gonna say you were very committed to that short nap you took, and you woke up and you had a little, as you say, beer. Yeah, right there. Oh, right there at the back area, right there.
As you say, beer.
Yeah, yeah. It's not piss, it's beer. Like, why are you like everybody that walked by? Nobody was even looking at the dude, and he would just tell you, "Piss
Oh
is
God.
it's not piss, it's beer." Oh, okay, it is definitely piss. If you're making sure that campaign's
Like
yeah.
you
So
smell like vinegar, okay?
right, you smell like not beer. Okay, I don't know what you want to do, but it's not beer.
Because I guarantee you don't smell like beer because I drink beer and I would not drink that.
So yeah, that the cranberries kicked her ass. Camel toe is real, and yeah,
And that's
it's
it, I
for
guess. I mean,
a random amount of friends. But hey, in any case, we all try to keep this down to an hour. Sometimes we go over for your enjoyment because we love to talk to each other and tell each other weird shit. But
that's true.
time has come, and we're gonna go do other shit. So I
That's
respect.
right.
I
I
respect
just
her
want
time.
to tell you something.
Oh yeah, whoa, what's that?
I appreciate that you're my friend.
Oh shit! Look at you putting a bow on it.
I know. You don't have to say it back because I already know how you feel.
That was such a dick response, right? Look at
That's
you
no, I get it. No, you're not. Yeah, yeah, that was a dick response.
on it.
That was a big drippy dick response.
Right, right. No squirt here. Just drizzled out. On,
It was
just,
just like meh.
just came out like old toothpaste. So
Oh, gross.
just and, and, and limp to the side. That was it. Uh, yeah. You know what? You know for for sure.
I know.
I,
We're
I
good.
I would definitely. I would absolutely not still be in your life if we weren't friends.
That's
Um,
true.
and to the level of which we have been, to the things that we've talked about, said, I think that you would be the part of the envious inner circle that
What?
told
The
me about.
elusive elite inner circle?
Yeah, that's right. Elusive elite. That's. I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, I don't know who else is in the circle, but I'm down for it. As long as it's not a circle jerk, I don't want a part of that.
That's the funny thing about my elusive elite circle. Other people that are in it don't know that there other people don't know the
Yeah,
other
that's
people.
how elusive it is.
Yeah, they're like, wait, oh, you are too? Oh, okay, wow. But in any case, however it is that somebody is, and I appreciate you telling me that because I like to tell people, um, as well, how much I care for, love them, respect them, and want the best for them all the time. Don't do that with people normally unless they are very, very, they mean a lot to me.
Sure.
Regardless of how frequent we talk, a lot of people that I'm very, very close with, we don't talk often. So it's really not even the frequency of it that assesses a value. So there's that. But in any case, however it is that you, the person that has been listening to us go on, have your friends. I hope that they're good friends. And that's hard to know. That's something that you find out along the way. But I hope that they're good friends that want the best for you despite themselves. Want
Fair.
want you to do what's best for you, even if that means not being around them anymore, or not being, they step back and hanging out with you.
Right. They want you to do the best for you, even if that means that's not the best for them.
Right, not with them or not hanging out, and hopefully you respect that, and hopefully they respect that of you, because man, that friendship without respect is it's not friendship. I think that this is a great addition to the relationship.
One,
Serious,
hopefully that you can actually hear.
yeah, right. And so the next one is going to be about relationships that you have with people, like romantic,
When you
or
want to poke them.
yeah.
And maybe
When
you
you,
want to poke them long term, and maybe you just want to poke them once.
right.
Or
See,
just a handful of times.
so yeah, just a handful. I just want to. You know what? I'm going to use that next time around, and I'm going to let you know how that worked out for me. I just want you around. I just want you for a handful of pokes. Can I? I don't know how long. I don't know.
Here's your punch card.
I don't want long term right now. I just want a handful of pokes with you. Right? How do you feel about that? Yeah. So the next one will be about,
Your poker face.
yes, poker face. But, is it romantic? Is it for just for the
Primal.
just for the time being?
Is it just for the procreation?
Has that backfired on you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right. That was a
You
hard,
are the father.
that was a hard way. Yeah, I mean, well, has it backfired on you? Even not that. Has it backfired on you to where you're like, we're just doing a handful of pokes, and you're like, man, I really fucking like this person. I want to be more than a handful. I want to be, where it's an unrequited kind of love thing, where you are wanting to be in a relationship, a serious relationship with someone that isn't really there, or ready for that yet.
You want a
So
serious poke
yeah, I want to
and a
have
committed poke.
a committed. That's exactly what I'm saying. I want to have a committed poke with you. I want to start using that. Hey, you know what? At first, we had that handful of pokes, but I want to have a committed poke with you. Are you down? You down for a committed poke?
Yes. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I get it. You're role playing with me. So yeah, that's what the next one's going to be about. I'm looking forward to it, because I know, not even a think. I know we both have different takes on that.
Well, yeah, and we can, I mean, depending on how we want to go with it, we can talk about, well, never mind. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, and so then there's the opposite of that, and we don't
How
know.
it could have been the poke and you could have been the father, but you weren't the father because there was not the poke.
Oh, damn. Yeah, there's that one too. So we're either going to a 3-parter or we're going to a 4-parter. And if we go,
We may need therapy is what we may need.
this is all therapy for us. Absolutely. So the fourth one, if we do a fourth one, is going to be of the opposite. And it's going to be when shit goes really bad. And,
Like, you know, That one T-shirt. Do you still have the T-shirt?
Fuck yes.
Yes.
I came across it when I moved, and I was like, "Holy shit!
This is amazing. That could have been great.
How close could this have been? How
Right.
could this have been?" And then when, like everybody right now is like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Well, if some people weren't bigots.
I don't care. No, really?
What?
If some people weren't bigots?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a reason that didn't happen.
No.
We'll talk about it.
Oh fucking shit! Oh my god, I am so looking forward to part 4 now.
Oh, I also need to hear about
Oh yeah. You're gonna hear about those. You're gonna hear about all of them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. No, it's got to be. It's got to be equal. I'm not gonna have you just go out there all on the limb. Oh shit!
All vulnerable, and you're just like, well, that fucking sucks. That wraps it up, guys.
Yeah, I sit back with my feet up and like, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
That's right. This bitch is a train wreck.
Oh man, popcorn be damned. I'm gonna have a whole box of popcorn. So yeah, the
I
third
might
one's
go get one of those tins. I might actually go do that. Get one of them tins
yeah.
and just get down on it.
So the next one is going to be about relationships, partners, lovers, friends that becomes lovers. That's the progression. See, we went from family, friends, and now there's a little bridge right there with some friends become lovers, but some people, just like to fuck about. And then after that,
some people like a handful of pokes, and some people like the whole poke.
And so from there, we'll either do a fourth one that's all about the train wreck that can happen with friendship, and maybe it is maybe definitely a fourth one because it sounds like it might need its own space.
True.
Yeah, but in any case, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for your time. Thank you all for coming around and seeing what the 12th episode is all about. We're going to get the 12th episode up a lot quicker than we did the 11th because we don't have the audio issues and the cleanup.
Just keep in mind that even though we have 12 episodes, you can clearly hear like 3 of them. So
yeah, right. But even still, you can contribute and participate on each one of them with polls and the questions that we have on each one. And
please do let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, and so what should be the one for? What should be the one for this one? I made up the one for the last one. What should be the one for this one?
What do you mean the one? What?
Poll. We're gonna do a poll. What's the poll or question?
Okay. Do you have a handful of really good friends or like a best friend?
Oh, okay. Do you just have?
I mean, are you a friend whore or are you like seriously committed to just like one or two?
Yeah. I'll label it as that, friend whore. Yeah.
Definitely a friend whore.
I think, yeah, be a friend whore. Okay, cool. So,
all right. Well,
as always, thank you again. We love you all. Thanks for listening. She is the dinosaur.
That's me.
I am the dude, and we make
the podcast.
It's the shittiest audio
ever.
Amazing content, and we hope you all enjoyed this part 2.
Absolutely.
Relationships, and look forward to part 3, which will be episode 13, and soon after that, part 4, which will be episode 14. And yeah, and then who knows what the fuck we're doing for 15? We don't
even know.
Yeah, just talk about 13 and 14 is solely because we knew we were going to do like certain parts of the relationship, but we're not that button up. Come on, give us a fucking
No, it's a grab bag, honestly. I mean, obviously we talked about camel toe. So there's that. Okay, we can say goodbye forever because we're Southern, but we got to go.
All right, everyone. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye, guys. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening. Thanks for giving us your ears. And hopefully you enjoyed our back and forth banter and you'll come back for more. We're going to hopefully we'll have other guests on in the future. But for right now, It's the two of us doing what we do best. Again, the Dinosaur and the Dude, hoping you enjoy each and every episode that we bring to you. And again, have a great time, have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are. And look forward to putting out a new episode for you all to enjoy. All right, take care.